All right, you jive ass turkeys, what's up? All right, so this week, for this recipe, what I'm gonna do, being that it's Thanksgiving week, everyone likes to smoke turkey legs. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna braise some turkey legs in red wine, and I'm gonna put them on the smoker and see how that turns out. Basically, I borrowed a recipe from SeriousEats.com. I just Googled the recipe and I found it on there. Sounded pretty good, so the only difference is instead of putting it in the oven, I'm gonna put it in the smoker. All right, so here goes. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the turkey legs, we're gonna pat them dry with a paper towel. We got some olive oil on the side. I'm just gonna coat those in the oil and do a little kosher salt and black pepper. Simple rub on the turkey legs. And then I got this cast iron skillet in the back. I'm gonna do high heat on that. And then get a good sear on these turkey legs. And so when you first put the legs in, you want to let them sit for 3 to 4 minutes and get a good sear. Don't touch them. Then you want to kind of turn them and get them on all sides. Get a good brown color on there. You're probably going to end up smoking out the house. But it's all good. And then after you take care of that, you can just set these off to the side. The pan's still going to be hot because it's thick cast iron, so it holds the heat pretty well. We're just going to do a rough chop on these vegetables. We got a mirepoix, which is basically carrot, celery, onion. We're going to crush some garlic, about 3 large cloves, and just need a rough chop because it's only going to be used for the sauce. And then we're going to strain all this off and disregard all these vegetables after anyway. So cook these down, get a good brown color. It's going to take about 5 to 8 minutes. Get a good high heat going. And then we're going to deglaze with 2 cups of red wine. I got a Cabernet right here. After about 5 minutes of high heat, it's going to reduce by half, and then you can see at the bottom how it's kind of concentrated up a little bit. Then we're going to add a whole box of chicken stock right here, and then throw a couple of bay leaves in there. Right now would have been a perfect time to put the rosemary and thyme in there, but I didn't have it, so it's all good. We got our 2 legs we're going to put in there, submerged about halfway. And then bring it up to a boil and let it get nice and hot, and then we're going to take it out back and throw it in the smoker. So I got the smoker up to about 275. You can't see the smoke here, but when you're there in person, you could tell, it's good and smoky. But on the recipe online, it said to go for 2 hours, but the total cook time in the smoker was about hour and 15, hour, 20 minutes. When I did a temperature, it was reading about 170. And usually when I take these out, about 165, but with the dark meat, usually chicken legs and turkey legs like this, I like to go to like 170, 175, and they don't get dried out. It stays all right. So I got them set off to the side here. We're gonna strain this liquid, and if you're a dumbass like me, you use a small container to strain it into. So I had to take care of that. And we got the liquid going out right there. Looking pretty good. We're gonna disregard the vegetables because we don't need those. I got the legs on the side, and then we're gonna make a roux because this sauce we got, we're gonna turn it into a gravy. So I got 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I got 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And then all you do is just cook that down and get the flour taste out of it. Let it sit there for a minute. And then we're gonna take that braising liquid and then put it back in there. Slowly incorporate it. Get a whisk and whisk the hell out of it because you don't want any lumps in there. Just pour it all out. We're looking good. And then what you want to do is bring it up to a high heat, bring it up to kind of a boil or a high simmer like that. And it's going to, thicken up and reduce. And it's going to look like gravy. Come on, man. You know what gravy looks like. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in there. We're good. And then I got some rice I did on the side. Just going to need something to put on. You could use mashed potatoes or whatever else you want to use. Also, you could do this exact same recipe if you want to use chicken legs and chicken thighs. That'd be perfect. Then if you wanted to use the small beef short ribs you get at the store, you could do that with beef stock instead of chicken stock, which would be pretty good as well. I'll go ahead and leave the recipe for this in the description below so you guys could check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's looking all good right here. And then it's a good thing I had some parsley left over because I had no kind of garnish. Just want to make it look a little better. Sprinkle it over the top. I like Italian parsley, so. Check it out, we're looking good. Looks like a rich sauce or rich gravy. I liked it. Time to give this a try. Look like a savage on YouTube. I think you could tell I liked it. It was pretty amazing for me. Yeah, I'm actually working on Thanksgiving, so I want to do a turkey dish just to show you guys, you know, just do something a little bit different. And also the rice was amazing, I thought it was really good. Mixed with that gravy, it's pretty awesome. But you know, it's just rice. Tastes a little bit smoky, but not as much as I'd like. I mean, honestly, I could have just cooked it in the regular oven and it probably would have been about the same. But I gave it a little bit of smokiness, but not too much. So if you made it through the video, thanks again for watching. I'll keep cranking them out for you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks a lot.